Hey, yo. Supremely full of it. Ha, ha!
Twerk something, bitch.
Oh, no.
Supremely full of it.
You know you just said you wasn't doing that, right?
Hey, what did you just say? Oh, no.
Oh, no. I thought you wasn't doing that, bro. Hey.
What you say? Oh, no.
Bro.
All right, bro. Supremely full of
Oh,
it
my
podcast.
goodness, man.
Off to a running start.
Man.
Oh, man, they call me Dyer.
And I'll be your boy now. I be your boy now.
All right. So,
Off to a good start.
yeah, we got a video. I did say I was going to do it, bro. I said I was going to do it. We got a video.
Yeah, got a video.
We got to send the video, and the homie Nye want to talk about it.
Yeah, I got to, man.
So we
I
going to
got
play it,
bro.
then we going to talk about it.
I got to.
Wait, is it on?
Says that women, black women.
Let me start over.
Yeah.
So Tyler Perry comes out and he says that women, black women specifically, need to basically be okay because in this country, per capita or overall, black women are earning more than black men. And so black women need to be okay choosing or dating a man that makes significantly less than she does, may not be able to contribute financially to the household because that's just the way that things are. And if she really wants to be in relationship with a black man, she has to basically settle for someone who does not make as much. And what I'll say is,
Here we go.
Give it to us.
I think that either we're going to believe scripture or we're not. Either we're going to believe the word or just throw the whole thing away. And what I mean when I say that is, the Bible that I read says God will give you the desires of your heart. And I look at that as two ways. He'll give you the things that you want, and also he will put in you the things that you should desire. And I just believe that if a black woman who has submitted her life to Christ, given herself to the work of the Lord, she don't have to settle for anything. Black women have always been told to settle. I think it's toxic. I don't want to start preaching, but I don't want to start preaching.
You can preach. Give us a
I don't
little
want to
sermon.
start preaching, but.
What would the title of the sermon be?
Settle not.
The spirit settle.
All right, that's enough. What's on your mind today?
Man, all of that he was talking about. All of it.
Okay.
One of the first things he said is what Tyler Perry said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
What does that mean? What does that mean, G?
I don't care what Tyler Perry talking about.
Okay.
My thing is this. Some of the stuff that he said don't even make sense.
Who Tyler Perry or dude?
What Tyler Perry said
Okay.
is that women earn more than men.
True.
My thing is, if that was realistic numbers,
Mm-hmm.
then what are we talking about a wage gap?
Continue.
What are we talking about?
I'm not talking about anything.
I'm just, just throwing it out there. What else did he say? That women need to start getting in relationships with men that earn significantly less.
Mm-hmm.
And he also said that they shouldn't have to settle, that's toxic.
Right.
If that's toxic, then it's been toxic for men settling for women that made less than them since the beginning of time.
Okay. In his defense, though, men are the providers, though. Right?
But why would it be toxic, though?
That burp was toxic. I don't know. Excuse me.
Why use that term?
It's a YouTube talking, buzzword.
I don't like that word.
Okay.
Because that shouldn't be toxic. My thing is, if you become a woman who has become extremely successful
Mm-hmm.
and make a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
you have essentially put yourself in the tax bracket that most men aren't in.
True.
So why is it toxic that they don't make what you make?
I think he was saying it's toxic to tell women.
To settle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Go ahead. Now.
You put yourself in a situation to earn so much money that you won't be able to find the type of person you're looking for.
Because most men don't make that.
They don't make that.
Yeah. So are you saying that women shouldn't make a lot of money if they have the opportunity to?
I say make as much money as you want to, but be realistic in looking for a partner though.
Right.
Because the qualities that you're looking for in a partner shouldn't come down to solely about how much money that they make.
See, this is how I look at what you're saying. When a woman makes a certain amount of money, that kind of eliminates half of her dating pool because she's looking for somebody who makes more or the same as what she has, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when a man makes that type of money, he can date somebody who makes the same or less.
Right.
Okay. That's all. I was trying to clear it up. That's all.
Yeah, but do you see an issue with that?
No, I don't.
Because my thing is, yeah, you make so much money that you put yourself in a 1% tax bracket.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have much to choose from. And then what you essentially do is the people that do make that kind of money, you may not fit their criteria or preferences when it comes to being with a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because most people in that tax bracket don't want a woman that make that kind of money because they don't need your money.
Or the personality that comes with making that type of money.
Okay.
Because, in order to make that type of money or whatever, like we don't even know how much money we talking about, just high six figures, basically.
Yeah, let's say that. That's cool.
It comes with some type of competitive nature.
It does.
So it's not necessarily the money that they don't need. It's the personality that comes with it.
That could be the case too. My thing is, for some women that do earn that kind of money, do you still have the type of qualities that a 1%er man would want in the first place?
Probably not, because they don't have the time really. Because if a man makes a lot of money, most likely he doesn't have a lot of time.
And he wants a woman that can fill in the gaps.
Right. But if she is working hard too and making a lot of money, right.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mix unless they run the company together.
Something. But I just don't like when people use terms like toxic to describe something that's static.
Okay.
It's not men's fault for you being in a situation that you would have to quote unquote settle because you chose to be in the situation that you're in. Okay. Not saying that you shouldn't want to be successful and make a lot of money, but it's not settling for you to find a guy that treats you well, that loves you, that shows you affection and attention, that protects you, and essentially still provide for you. Because just because you make more don't mean that you would have to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't those qualities superseding money? And that's what sucks to me in today's time.
Okay, say a man has all that, but he doesn't have but he makes $40,000 a year.
Right.
Is it still considered settling?
If she
messing with a dude who only makes $40,000 a year, but he checks all her other boxes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all of them.
Yeah.
But he only makes $40,000, and she makes $120,000.
That's not settling to me, because I don't look at the money aspect.
I don't think it's settling either.
I don't see him making 40 and her making, $120. what I see is $160,000 income between the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see. But on the other hand, they view it as settling.
Is it selling just when it comes to money?
No, you could settle for other reasons, yeah. But I don't think money should be the primary focus of what it is that you should do. Because is it settling if he made 120 and she made 40?
No, because we are the providers.
So essentially, when you have that mindset, and I agree with you, to have that mindset on the other hand means you there then decrease your ability to actually find someone to couple with.
Is it selling for men I just answered this question. Never mind. Because I was gonna say, is it selling if a man dates a woman who makes less than him? But
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. Go ahead.
It's selling for us if we date a woman who can't cook. That's the male equivalent, probably.
It's a male equivalent for some, yeah, because not all men want you to cook.
True.
But at the end of the day, none of it has anything to do with finances. Because most men that get with women who make less than them or maybe don't even make anything will not marry you or get serious with you without having a conversation first about what it is that both of you need to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the woman makes 120, she probably won't even talk to the man who makes $40,000 a year. So the dude wouldn't even get the chance to show her all those other qualities.
But see, that's where I believe it gets funny, because the person that make 40,000 a year, she probably won't be serious with.
Yeah,
but she'll use him.
Use him for what though?
His body.
So they could be out. So they could be inside late at night
For sure.
and the neighbor walk by and all you hear is twerks.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Nah, but they'll do that though.
Right. Okay.
You'll be good enough for that.
Was that the only thing that bothered you?
No.
Okay.
Some other stuff that bothered me is he said that if she's a Christian woman, that the Lord will give her the desires of her heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I disagree with that. I disagree. Do you agree?
Hey.
I disagree with that, bro.
Why?
He said either we gonna believe the scriptures or throw it all away. You know what I tell him?
What you tell him, Nye?
Read all of it, not just some of it.
Okay.
Because you just made something up. Just made it up.
Where we going with this?
I also said that the Lord will put the desires in her heart as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do it like this, bro. I don't like people getting information that don't make sense.
Okay.
Because let's just say this. Even for people that don't even look into it or don't read it, bro, let's just think about it. That if you're a Christian person, the Lord will put the desires of put the desires in your heart, right? Or give you the desires of your heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that was the case, just think about all of the desires that evil people have all day long, bro. And just because they quote unquote say they're a Christian and they desire it, the Lord will give it to them. That's not it.
Right, because I desire a lot.
I do too.
I know you, yeah.
I do too. But he only looked at half of what that verse said that he read. All he said was, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. But the first part of it says, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of your heart.
Okay.
So just at the beginning of the verse, when you say delight, bro, when it say delight, it means, seek after him.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically the desires that you would need or want would be after him and his desires and his wants. So it's following after him.
Right.
It has nothing to do by saying because you're a Christian woman, you make a bunch of money, that you don't have to settle for somebody that make less because the Lord will give you exactly what you want. That ain't
Isn't
it, bro.
doesn't this fall under like when me and you first started talking about stuff like this? You said that you don't like prosperity preaching.
No.
So wouldn't this fall?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it sure would, bro.
See that, but that goes back to like another question that we had a few pods ago. How if okay, he was give you the desires of your heart, but it's up to you to keep them though. To keep it though,
Yeah.
right?
And then I also, if you look at another version, it don't say give you, it say feel the desires of your heart, which means you seeking after him, he will uphold his end and make you feel, make you feel like you're filled. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you have everything that you need. Being content in the fact that, you know, he's in your life, not the other way around. So like, even if you go to the verse above it, trust in the Lord and do good, so shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. So people would take something like this and say, thou shalt be fed. Oh, well, because you're a Christian woman and you make money, you shouldn't settle for a man, and he'll make sure you'll get the man that you want with a lot of money, and he shall feed you grapes and strawberries in bed.
With the long fan.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that ain't it, bro. This is about the Lord fulfilling you by you trusting in him, bro.
We all guilty of this.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes some people look at God as a personal genie.
Yes. Yes.
But even if he sends you what you desire, it's still up to you to keep what you desire.
Right.
So if he sends it to you and you're still not mature enough to keep it, or mature enough to grow into the person that you need to keep it, then you're not going to keep it. So I just think we have a weird view of settling. Like settling means you have an actual standard that you stand on. Like me, I have a standard. I don't date women who have more than one baby daddy. So me settling is dating a woman who has more than one baby daddy.
Yeah.
Unless you have an actual set number. Like, true story. I was talking to this woman at one of my stops. And she was watching this video about like monthly income and stuff, right? She said she doesn't date a man who makes less than $2,500 a month. She said that is the bare minimum that she will date.
Okay.
So she has a set number.
Yeah. Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, her set number is where she is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or just a little bit higher.
But how would she feel if a man came in and he made $5,000 a month and he said, I like you, but you only make $2,500 a month. But she would feel like trash.
True.
And it's not right.
But he has a standard.
He do have a standard. But I'm about to blow everybody's bubble on this selling real quick. For everybody that plan on getting married one day, marriage in itself is settling on both ends.
Explain yourself.
Richer or for poor, sickness and in health. That lets you know off rip that wherever you are at this moment, it may not be that way few years from now, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 15 years from now. It may not be the same.
Right.
So that fit person that you might have been with when you first got married might get sick. So now what do? You got to settle, bro, because you made a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the same fit person you was with.
Wait, is it settling if something happened to him?
Yes,
It's still settling?
because you still have options. You can divorce, you can leave, you can go find somebody else, you can cheat, you can do all that. What about the money aspect? Rich or for poor? We get together. I'm here financially. I get hurt on the job. How many times do we see divorce on that end?
You got 30 days.
I heard that mess, bro.
You got 30 days to get it together.
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
That blew my mind.
Yeah.
My thing is, you're always going to be settling, bro. You're always going to be figuring out how to be okay with what's going on.
You know what, man? I'm going to ask this question. Forget it. I'm going to ask this question. Do you think, well, he said only black women are told to settle. Do you think that's true?
Do I think that only black women are told that?
Yes.
I would say on a mass whole, what I see in most cases, yeah.
Why is that?
Because these are the only women that I see actually giving me these types of standards. I have seen some on the other side, you know, say some of the same stuff. But I would say I wouldn't even say it's a black white thing. I would say it's more of a country thing.
Like okay.
Because we see more of this here in the U.S. Than you see anywhere else. They raise different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. It just blows my mind how people think, bro. Because like I said, when you get married, bro, things change all the time. Let's say this though. You settle when you love somebody.
How so?
When you love somebody, there's certain things that you don't like that you let slide because you love that person. You feel what I'm saying?
All day.
So settling is settling, bro. It's not a bad thing. Settling is actually love sometimes.
Settling is when you look at the good more than you look at the bad. Settling is when you know you want to say something, but to keep the peace, you like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah. The Bible say love covers a multitude of sin. My thing is, you may call that man, you may look at that man and make 50,000 and say you settling, you can't do it, and then one day that man might own the company that you actually work for.
Let me ask you a question, since this is a Take 'em to Church episode.
For sure.
Do you think the Bible is a perfect book?
Yep.
Okay, let me ask you this then. It says love is kind, love is patient, all that stuff, right? I want to focus on that patient word. It don't tell us how long, though. Okay? How long are you supposed to be patient?
The only answer I can give you, the only answer I can give you is how long do you want the Lord to be patient with you?
Oh.
That's all I can give you, bro. That's it, man. That's all I can give you. That's it.
Hey.
You ain't know who you was messing with, did you?
Nah, cause like that's like, all right. Cause I know how I am. And I know I don't want God to leave me alone. So you mean to tell me there's people out here using your logic?
Yeah, go ahead.
They gotta stay with this nigga?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Stay with this?
That
Stay
ain't
with
what
this chick.
That
But she ain't give you no act right. Gotta be patient with this hoe though.
Yeah. Hey man, look. All I can say is, man, I ain't saying that either. All I'm saying is we got to do a better job in our selection process. We got to take our time to vet people.
All right.
And it helps when the person you talking to kind of believes it. They believe the same way you believe.
So you saying since God don't run out of patience, we shouldn't run out of patience.
I'm not saying you can't run out of patience. I'm just saying be aware of what you can let go and what you can't let go.
Have some standards and stand on it.
Yeah, that's cool too. That's cool too. But I just don't like when society then flip to everything is about money. And we forget that money is the root to all evil.
Wait, say that again?
Money is the root of all evil.
I thought it was the love of money.
There you go. I was going to see if you called it because people leave that part out.
And on that note, bring in the music. Nah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
And that's where we then flip from loving an individual and their character to just loving how much money they make.
To sum up what you're saying, basically, we take certain scriptures and we flip them to fit the narrative that we're trying to use.
Yep.
That's all.
Yes, sir.
Does anything else bother you?
Other than the whole video, nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I just want people to just get back to loving the person. Get back to looking at the person and not the wallet.
Back in the day, when we was kids, you had to check yes, no, and maybe in the box. Now you guys show you got a 401k, at least 2 bank accounts, financially stable. So what you basically saying is that we need to go back to getting these sheets of paper and write down, will you be my girl? Will you be my man? Check yes, no, or maybe in the box.
Yeah. Remember that little Chinese joint?
Okay.
My thing is, too, we more concerned about actually being married than we're more concerned about how much the wedding costs. It's that time.
All right. All right. My motivational quote is another original.
Yes, sir.
You can't be focused and lazy at the same time.
Ooh, you might as well say that one more time.
You cannot be focused and lazy at the same time.
That's what's up.
Twerk something. Nah.
See, here you go, bruh. Here you go, bruh. All right, my motivational quote is simple, man. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of your heart.
A little shade there, but okay. All right.
There it is.
All right, man.
Man, there it is.
Hey, it's your man, Dyer.
And I be your boy 9.
Supremely Full of It podcast.
Yeah, and we out. Man, I'm sick of these people always talking all this crazy stuff, man.
Hey, these church episodes is... These church episodes.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about some hoes and thoughts next episode.
I feel it. I feel it. There was some of them in the Bible, too.